Hello everyone, welcome to the Brokani Football Podcast, and today we know that there is the quarterfinal of the CARABAO Cup and Arsenal is hosting Sunderland at the Emirates in there, and today we take you through the predicted lineup that Arteta is more likely to bring to face on a side which goes by names of Sunderland. Remember, Sunderland is the third tier of the English setup of football in there. Remember, Premier League comes first, second is the Championship, and League One. And League One is the third tier in there, so that's where Sunderland is playing. And those that have been watching football for a very long time, you remember Sunderland has been here for a very long time, though they are relegated, and ever since they have been relegated, they have not yet come back. They are fighting their efforts to come back to the Championship to see to it that they come to the Premier League in there. Now, right now, I really want to bring you certain stuff that you guys are really don't know about this, and let me bring you this predicted lineup of Arsenal as the talk on the side, which goes by the names of Sunderland in there, here onto the Brokani Football Podcast in there. As things stand, we expect Leno to be in goal. Remember, Leno has been one of those people of players at Arsenal that has been benched by the manager. He goes by the names of Mikel Arteta, and he no longer trusts in him anymore, and he trusts the English international who goes by names of Aaron Ramsdale. Is the one who is playing into that so-called central defense, in the goalkeeping department for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal in there. When you look at the right back, Cedric Soares is expected to play as the right back for a team which goes by names of Arsenal, because a man who goes by the names of Tomiyasu got an injury, and Rob Holding is expected to play into the central defense with Callum Chambers. We expected Pablo Mari to be playing into that position because the manager likes him very, very much, but Pablo Mari has COVID-19. By the way, if at all you don't know, Lokonga and Pablo Mari are suffering from COVID-19, and they are not going to feature into this lineup, and the other player who won't feature is Kolasinac, who is really nursing an injury in there. So Rob Holding and Callum Chambers are expected to play into the central defense of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. Nuno Tavares, remember, he has been really he has been a calamity into the so-called Arsenal side in there. But as we speak right about now, he has not played the last two games. I think he just came on in the game of which game? Game of Everton. He came on, he turned things around, and he costed Arsenal a goal. The equalizer that is it Richarlison? Yeah, that Richarlison scored. Then what happened was in the game. Which game did Arsenal play next? After losing to Everton, Arsenal came in and played a team which goes by the names of because recently they played Leeds KNT, and he came out and played very well. They played which other team? Let me check on the fixture of Arsenal. That's when I'm really going to get the real team that they really played very, very well in there. When you look at their fixtures of Arsenal in there, after losing to Everton, Arsenal played a team which goes by names of Southampton. They won 3-0, and sorry for that. And Nuno Tavares never started that game. It was Kian who came on, who started that game, and later Tavares came on. In the game of Leeds, it was Kian who played it, and Nuno Tavares never played in there, and we expect him to come on and play this position in there. I think he's a darling of the coach, though he really, those people from Latin America especially, he's young and he's very adventurous and wants to go forward a lot, and when he goes forward a lot, he ends up losing the ball, and hence he costs the team of Arsenal in there. But he's good, and I think the manager just needs to really give him directions on how to do his thing in there. So Nuno Tavares is expected to play as the left back of a team which goes by names of Arsenal today, as they talk on the side which goes by names of Sunderland. Maitland Niles is expected to play to the double midfield pivot of Arsenal alongside Elneny. Remember, Grant Xhaka and Thomas Partey have been playing the previous games together, and the manager couldn't find space for Lokonga and Elneny in there. So I really feel like this is the best game for Elneny and Maitland Niles to come up and show the manager that, yeah, we are here and you're ready to do things for you, and think about us in the Premier League games that we are playing in there. Emily Smith-Rowe, very many people thought that Emily Smith-Rowe was going to play off the other side, especially the left side of the attacking midfield in there, where has been playing very well. But I think in such a game when Emily Smith-Rowe is just coming in from injury and the previous 2 games has been playing off the bench, I think this is the perfect game to give him a start in a position where most of us got to know about him, in the central attacking midfield of a team which goes by names of Arsenal. So according to me, I really feel like Emily Smith-Rowe is going to be playing into that position, the central attacking midfield in there, and Odegaard is going to be given a rest because he has been playing very well, and I think he has not been rested for a very long time. Though some 3-4 games he was coming off from bench, never started them, but the previous 3-4-5 games of Arsenal, Odegaard has been a master of his game into this so-called game of Arsenal in there. So I expect Nicola Pepe to play off the right attacking side of the midfield, meaning that Bukayo Saka is going to be rested. They'll be on the bench because this is a quarter-final match, and if at all Sunderland really puts up resistance, then the top guns will be up to come on and do the needful in there as they are brought on by Mikel Arteta. Another player I expect to start is Martinelli. With his form and all what that is going through at Arsenal, I expect Martinelli to start at the left attacking side of the midfield. Remember, he has been scoring goals for fun, and in the recent game he scored a brace, nearly netting a hat-trick in there that never went in very, very, very well in there. So I expect Martinelli to come in and play there. Nketiah is expected to lead the line for a team which goes by names of Arsenal in there, for this team in there. So that is my predicted lineup of Arsenal versus Sunderland. You can as well go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this lineup. You see in goal they are having Bernard Leno. I think Bernard Leno is going to start. Cedric Soares is coming through to play as the right back. Remember, he's the only option they're left with, although even Maitland-Niles can come in and play that position very well. But Tomiyasu is injured, and Cedric Soares is the #1 candidate in there. Rob Holding and Calm Chambers playing into the central defense. Nuno Tavares to play the left back of Arsenal. The down midfield pivot will consist of Maitland-Niles and El Nini, the Egyptian, who is expected to be away during the January month because they're going to play the African Cup of Nations in there. Emily Smith-Rowe to play into the central attack midfield of the side of Arsenal, and Thomas and Nicola Pepe to play off the right attacking side of the midfield. Martinelli to play off the left attacking side of the midfield, and Nketiah is expected to lead the line for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. So I really call for your predictions into the comment section below. I think Arsenal is going to win this one by 4 or 5 goals to 1 or 0 because it looks like Sunderland won't really give them a headache in there. Though shockers, really, we are used to seeing shockers into this tournament, but I really feel like no shockers expected into this one, as Nketiah leads the line for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. I remain Rokani David, aka RD, onto this channel, and you can as well subscribe to our channel if at all you're watching us for the very first time. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. I remain RD.